everyone, it's Tyler Beast, and I'm Terry Crews, and this is the NBA Game of the Night on 2K Sports. That's right, we are changing things up here. Instead of the NBA Rival Week, we are about to change things over to do a newer game of the season, as we're about to be seeing things in right toward the lineup. For the first time ever, as we're about to be seeing things in between here after this game was already been suspended here by Chris Sonic Guy to finish off here for every game. Son of Beast has been taking things over here in Season 4 to finish off right away. And for this game, this will be what they take on it, as we got a great matchup between the East Coast and the West Coast of the conference matchup. So far, we got everything going on in between after a rival week. We're changing things over to show what goes in, and the change-off has been turning in by. For the first time, we've seen Tobias Harris and their other teams returning to it since their previous careers have been playing it for so long. We're about to be finding out what will they got here. And now we are about to start things over. Our first game of the night, as we are about to be starting things over, is the Utah Jazz, and they are facing on against the Detroit Pistons. You may remember this from Season 2, as the Detroit Pistons had made their great win to give a good look and had gone out. There's one big place that cannot be turning it over is what are our greatest. And because of right now, we've got a player that's returned from the court, Tobias Harris. After playing with the Philadelphia 76ers, the contract has made him to turn things over. For as of right now, we've seen things over in between, but there may not be one thing that we could definitely change it for. But this is what we are really seeing things, as he may not want a turn off to go with everybody's own opinion. Right now, we have a look here to start things over, as for the first time ever, as we're taking a look here for the Utah Jazz, the head coach is Will Barty. He's found in a silver lining after his team's 106-94 home loss to the Dallas Mavericks on Saturday night. Now his team, which will host the Los Angeles Lakers on Sunday night in Salt Lake City, and has lost 3 games in a row and 7 of its last 8. But this time, he is off in Detroit. He's showing off how he can definitely handle it all. The starting lineup has been an appearance in between the Utah Jazz, Keontae George, Colin Sexton, Cody Williams, Lauri Markkanen, and Walker Kessler. And the other side right now, we have is the Detroit Pistons. Monty Williams is your starting head coach for the Detroit Pistons. After being suspended by the firing of the situation by the Phoenix Suns, he now noticed he has been a change off to go immediately to go with the Detroit Pistons way to show how it's still going. And here are their starting lineups. We have Cade Cunningham, J.D. Ivey, Tim Hardaway Jr., Tobias Harris, and Jalen Duren. Now let's get your games here at Little Caesars Arena. Standing by, I have one of our great tanks in between, as he got good looks in the range. Boomer, along with Paintbrush, and the fur commentary of the crew, welcoming back in, Zoe Trooper. And the starting of this one of the key, it will be Ali LaForce on the sideline. We'll see you all later for the post-game show. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy your presentation of the NBA Game of the Night. See you all later, everybody. Hey folks, welcome to the NBA's presentation of the Game of the Night in Detroit. Tonight's matchup is we got a great ones to start things off. We have the Detroit Pistons as they're going up against the Utah Jazz. Along with me and my broadcasting crew, Boomer, along with Paintbrush, and Zoe Trooper is the third commentary of the crew, and Ali LaForce. Starting lineups are being here currently as we're about to get this thing underway. Cade Cunningham is with Jaden Ivey. Tim Hardaway Jr. with Jalen Duren. And Tobias Harris is back in the point forward position. Colin Sexton is with Williams. And it's George. He's with Lauri Markkanen. And across is Kessler in center. We're about to start things up, and here we go. So the wind puts it in for the Utah Jazz as they will have it underway, filled up and ready to go. Here's the start range as George will have his own take. He has that one for number 2. The opportunity to play will be playing a rebound for Kessler. Here's Cade Cunningham. We will have it the other way in the other effort. He has the pass. Here's the Duren. Take it down! Duren has his first take on his slam dunk down. Oh boy, it's really going to be like a little change off in any way, but I was really noticing this really is going to let someone change off, and they don't play it like like that, how they do for Gordon Bernelli LaForce. If we talk about Colin Sexton and Tobias Harris, these are one of the better big plays in this game. This wasn't what they're going to change up and change this to be. However, we're going to match up in, and they're changing off what they done. And so far, it would really have to play for Tobias Harris. After playing with so many seasons here for Sixers, his contract has ended, and now he has another change up to give it to. He wants to return to Detroit, but hey, welcome back. We'll really miss you. And a wisp here by Duran as Williams with the rebound. Here's Williams with a chance now in opportunity range. Step back finding Sexton. Sexton sliding it over. Three-pointer for the opportunity range. No good, I'm afraid. Didn't run away shooter with the rebound. And now we'll have it over again to Duran. Duran finds a pass again to Tobias Harris. Puts it over again to Jim Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. rolls it again to Cunningham. Cunningham. The pass again to Hardaway Jr. Here's a chance to cut him out. Give a pass. Harris for two. Got it! A two-pointer puts it in for no range. That'll be his first bucket appearances for Tobias Harris. Off to Markkanen. Up in a two. Give it back. Gets rebounded by Duran. 5 minutes left to remain in the first quarter, and we'll have it again over to Ivy. Ivy. Here's the pass to Duran. 2 minutes left down. That's number 2 for Duran as he knocks it over with another chance with the take-on ability. Oh man, there's really like a big wheel. I don't know what's going to change things happening again. But this really is going to let him take a Duran chance. This possible strength is not going to let him keep going. Kessler, back the other way goes with another slammed up. Yeah, there was a bigger way on that occasion. I know it's going to like sound a little complicated out there. I would say this is really going to be harder than expected. Duran, the 2. Got it. Another 2-pointer range here for the Detroit Pistons. 6 points in the game. George passes up across to Williams. Williams gives again to George. George. Screen on Kessler. 3-pointer for Markkanen. They'll drive it back. Kessler slides it back for the 2. Got it to go. He ties this game up for 8. 3:47 left to go in the first quarter of the game. And here's Cunningham. Outdoor range, finds again Ivy. Ivy. Chance back again to Cunningham. Cunningham. Looks it over. Finding again to Harris. Harris. The chance. Ivy for 3. Rolls in and out. Ivy puts it back over again to Harris. Here's Cunningham in corner. Cunningham. Cut and try. Blocked by Kessler. That'll be his first block in the game here for the Jazz as they are back the other way. George. Never missed for 2. Hardaway Jr. has to be over again to Cunningham. Cunningham finds Duran. Duran up. And he's fouled. Kessler with his first personal foul. And it'll be their first team foul for Utah. 3:06 to go in the first. Just don't play it like you did. I mean, this is really what they caused in this. And so far, however, that Duran was making a little change off in between. You know, it doesn't really let Duran score, but Kessler had a lot of a huge aggressive on defense. This is causing what they're changing things, but I know they're not really like picking it up the pace here. Duran at the free throw line shooting 2 with 3:06 to go. Duran hits the first free throw. Now the next change off, as it will be the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson is checked in for the Jazz. He's with Sanjabal, and Collins is back on the court. Eubanks is from center. On the other side, we have the CrossFit of Pistons. Malik Beasley is with Fonchero, and it's Stewart right from center. You would say missed a second. 1 out of 2 free throws. Give it to Duran. Just 3 minutes left to remain in the first quarter. He has it again at Sexton. Sexton. The screen. Here's the take for the 2. Got it. Sexton with the floater, and they're up by 2. By 1, he needs to take off to Ivy. Ivy pass over to get to Stewart. Stewart. Chance over to get to Ivy. Ivy gives a good pass over to get to Stewart. Here's the 3 for Beasley. The rebound put it in for Duran. He has it over to get to Stewart. Finding it Stewart. It's 5 to shoot. Across Ivy. Out of room for 2. That hits off the rim, and it's another miss by Detroit. You know, they can't make a bounce after it, and they really are letting him just go swing and a miss. They're missing every shots out there. And sometimes they don't really play it so far. They're really going to let someone try to get over this. You know, it doesn't really take off of anything, and I know it's hard. They can't let him leave off like he did. Malik Beasley on the cut and tacking, he got it in. Malik Beasley with his first bucket. Back up by 1. Oh, tight game so far. Malik Beasley has been like scoring on a trap like that. That's a Piston force. Give it over again. Sexton with a layup drive, and he has another 2-pointer to go. Now there's another change out here. That's how Ivy will have a chance over again with Fontecchio again to Beasley. Beasley. Change it up for the 2. That's no good again. Clarkson with the rebound. Clarkson watching in front for the 2. Backboard for the backboard, no good. Fontecchio again, now has the pass now, finding again to Duran. Here's the 3 from Malik Beasley. That's another miss by Detroit. You know, they're shooting it everywhere. I mean, not a 3-pointers are giving enough of a good start. This is really like bad communication that's going to change. Duran is right back after him. Here's Stewart. Give again to Fontecchio. Fontecchio finding again to Stewart. Stewart, give again to Ivy. Ivy decided to give up to Stewart. Stewart, the pass over. It's broken by Clarkson. Here's Clarkson on his way down for the 2. That's no good, and Stewart will have it back. Here's a chance to Beasley. That pass deep to Duran. Stewart, 14 seconds left to remain in the first quarter. He has it again to Duran. Duran, here's the pen. A chance to Ivy. Good. Duran with the first assist, he picks it up. Ivy with his first bucket. Just playing in there. I gotta go. Good look. Gotta go for the big. Clarkson for 3. And that ends the first quarter. That will be a start game. 13-12 is your score. Tight game so far, but we've got a second quarter coming up after this. This is what tight is. I mean, they're never going to let that one get right back at you. As we welcome you back here in Detroit, we've got a second quarter coming up for you as this is a close game to keep feeling. It's a 12-11 game in Detroit. And they're really taking the big time efforts. What do you guys think of how you did? Well, so far, this one has really been like a close game effort. I was pretty sure enough there is going to be a one-battle change out there. So let's hope they are going to do it again. Yeah, same thing too. I mean, this is maybe a battle range again. West and East. The starting group is being picked up. Cunningham is with Tim Hardaway Jr. Stewart is from center. Holland is from point forward. And Tobias Harris in small forward. And not a chance off. Stewart, give to Hardaway Jr. He's up and over Kessler. Got it to go. Tim Hardaway Jr. with his first bucket appearances. 6:33 left to go in the second. George, no man on him. Open look to Sanborn. Off the angle, and it's Holland with the rebound. Oh, that was a little bit of a little change off. That was a little unexcused here. Holland right back the outside. Reporter from Alley LaForce, as we know, we talked about it before. One of our Monty Williams is definitely putting in a tight situation here. They see what's going on. Now, they really are stepping things over. This is really what they don't really play for, and they are just really knocking it out of here. This is not going to let it change off the way that they're playing. Now they need to do some little step in rope motion. Yes, it's been really kind of like devastation out there. I mean, what they really don't do, I mean, they really are letting everyone get right by it. As they really are trying to like step up the games, they really don't have anybody out there. I mean, this really is going to make them feel like they're out of their own mind. And they really don't have anybody to cover it up. There might be one way that they can change it off. Here's a chance now to Holland. Hardaway Jr. with a 3-pointer. He got it to go. 3-pointer. three-pointer is stepping in. Hardaway Jr. with his first three-pointer. And there's the three-point answer back for the Detroit Pistons as they're up by 3. Yeah, good takeoff here for Tim Hardaway Jr. He has nowhere to go. But this really needs to be changed off quickly. Stoller blocks a shot. But it's back again as the two-pointer picks up for the Jazz. Oh my, that Stewart was really like putting a rejection here, and now this is what the rebound has been picked up. That one went almost out of nowhere. Here's another one to Harris as he finds down to Cunningham. Cunningham finding again to Holland. Holland passes again to Stewart. Stewart looks off to Cunningham. Trying to go for a chance at a two, and he's no good, and he's fouled. George with his first personal foul. Cunningham on the free throw line shooting 2. J.B. Bickerstaff, he's with Detroit. As for Monte Williams, he's now with the Cavaliers. Cunningham, this is the first free throw. Now the change up for the Jazz and the Pistons as Kessler's checked in for Collins and for the Pistons. Holland is being his way in as Stewart is checked out. Holland moves over as right now this will be a new change up here for Thompson to check in. Cunningham only had 1 out of 2 free throws. And here's George, finds Williams. Williams with nowhere around. A layup. No good. Good takeoff for Tobias Harris as he has another rebound. Cunningham right toward the arrowway. Harris for the 3. Got it to go. Another 3-point dishes in for the Pistons. He has 5 points. Really what they were now noticing, Tobias Harris, he's really like stepping in close down. Now he's just really making it feel like as this fire goes off and out, not a choice on the effort. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Thompson. Off again. Holland gifted to Tobias Harris. Lost the effort in the ball and it's back to Markkanen. Here's Williams. Right toward the outfielder side and he has it again on Thompson. George against Cunningham. Markkanen find again. This sends him on. Sends him on. Toward the middle. Layup. It's holding back. Solid terrific D on Hardaway Jr. and Thompson. Now Thompson has his first rebound. Katie Cunningham in the corner. Here's Hardaway Jr. in the middle. Slides it down. This one gives it in with a great opportunity pass by Kate Cunningham. He has his second assist. 7 points for Hardaway Jr. Now this is what he made a good look open pass out there. I mean, that really is going to like make a change. Here's Williams. Dish off trouble. For the 2. No good. Kessler. Back to Williams for the 2. That's another miss. Kessler up, and he's fouled. Katie Cunningham with his first personal foul. Now their first team foul for Detroit. Under 3 minutes remaining in this first half of the game. This is what the causes happen now. I mean, Katie Cunningham has been looking like he didn't really think he was going to do it. But this time he just had it a little bumped out. I mean, that is bad. I mean, they really are not letting him play it like this at all. This really is going to like make a change off it and make it worse. Kessler, this is the first free throw. Now for some new changes here for the Jazz as Jordan Clarkson is back on the court. 3 players are checked out. 3 players are checked in with Colin Sexton and Eubanks. And for the Pistons, all 5 players are checked out. All 5 players checked in. Derek Thompson moves over after Beasley and Ivy are checked in. He misses the second. So far, 2 free throws missed for Kessler. Here's another one to Hardaway Jr. Thompson. Fading the shot. The pass off to Jordan. Missed it over. Back again to Thompson. Thompson for a shot. Chance. Good! Thompson has another 2-pointer. Got this first bucket appearances for Thompson as he picks it up in. Oh man, they really are like looking like the effort he puts up. Eubanks with the layup makes it. As they're calling Sexton. Here's Thompson. over again to Beasley. Larson watching it. Thompson from outside. Trying to watch it from the corner in bank. Finds again Beasley. Needs a chance down to Durant. Durant up for the 2. Got it in! Durant is 9 points in the game. And only 2 minutes left to remain in the first half. It's a 28-19 game. Kessler. Clarkson watching in trouble range. Stepping around with a large sidestep. Well, solid D by Durant. As he has it back already. Durant is back the other way. Gives another change off. And Hardaway Jr. is from the outside. He finds the pass to Ivy. Ivy looking his way in. Hardaway Jr. from corner. That's no good. Eubanks for the rebound. Jordan Clarkson watching its way in. The fade off in that round. Driving back. Clarkson, no good. Down to nearing a 1 minute mark in the remaining period as we have the halftime show coming up for you. It will be Brady Johnson along with Kenny DeJet Smith and Shaq O'Neal. With the battle range in the first quarter, but the give-off mark gets it away from Detroit. We'll have you on the side of it, and this will be the next halftime show underway to kick you off for the game of the night. Hardaway Jr. for the 2, tries again, good. Hardaway Jr. with 9 points in the game. Now here's Clarkson. From the outside range as he tries to make a slide diagonal pass again to Sexton. Sexton looks to Kessler for the 2. Got it to go, and he has another 2-point in the range. Now Ivy will have another way to give out. And here's Durant. Durant inside the move. Got it to go. Durant with another 2-pointer in. 11 points for the game. And here's Ivy on Sexton. Sexton gets it again to Eubanks. Eubanks watching in for the shot. No good. Thompson rolls back to Ivy. 10 seconds left for Ivy to shoot. Ivy looks again to Thompson. And he will stop this play here as we come to a halftime. 32-21 to score. It has been a tight one so far, and we're hoping to see if the Jazz can step back in. All right, folks, we have a time now to send you over to Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Alrighty, guys, I think this was a great game out there so far. Unfortunately, it went too early. The timing was off. Let's have a look at the first half. Pistons are running things across here. We really are seeing things flying down. I now know if this one really changes off, and the beginning doesn't really slow things down. How does it really turn out? Well, they're definitely really been playing it really hard. That fire ranging to tighten in the first quarter really is stepping things up. We're really sure that this one keeps on coming. And now for your take there, Terry, about the Utah Jazz. They really are going to get slowed off. I mean, tight in the first quarter, but the second quarter didn't really change it off a bit. I might have to be making a 2-way or 1-way. Can't let them lose now, can't lose later. It's going to need to change it off, bigger moments. And that should do. That's it for the first half of the game. Halftime's over. We'll send you back down to the court to the Boomer. See you all later for everyone for the post game. You've been watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. We welcome you back here at Little Caesars Arena as we're about to start the third quarter of the game. We've seen a lot of gray out there and ups and downwards, but there is one change that's going to happen in between for Durant to get things right back online. Well, I'm pretty sure he's really doing so well. And just the competition that's going to ever happen. You know, sometimes when you know for Durant, you got to give up with a good effort. But he's been really working it off that far. Yeah, same thing too. I was really sure enough that he could definitely do some more. We start the second half of the game as we're all fielded and set to go. Gabe Cunningham is with Tobias Harris. And it's Durant in center. Ivy's from the outside. Then we have it across, and it's Tim Hardaway Jr. George is with Colin Sexton. Williams is with Laurie Marketing, and Kessler is in center. Here's Tobias Harris with a step back for 2. That will be no good in the line, and this will be Williams with the rebound. Williams has got another rebound here for the Utah Jazz. He will pick it up and early. He's marking him. He goes up and he's fouled. That'll be his first foul for Tobias Harris. And this will be first personal on Detroit. So he did for some reason, it was really going to let him change things over. Now that Williams going to like bump out, and then yep, he was really kind of like getting out of the way. For some reasons, it's really changing over. They are really able to expect. Yeah, he stepped up really like kind of like hard, and then I would guess for some other reason it wasn't really like everybody's been playing it like that. And, for some reason it's going to like change things, haunting over and over again. It's not going to happen again most of the time. First free throw good for Lauri Markkanen. Lauri Markkanen was really like impressive to be a star since after playing with the Chicago Bulls, now he's been really ready to want to take on his next career to play against the Utah Jazz. It was hard for him to make him train, but it's just more when he has. Markkanen hits the second free throw. 32-23 is the score as we are down to 6:30 left. Detroit will have it on time. They'll have a pass again to Ivy. Switches again. Right over again to Cunningham on the outside. Wants to go for some new changing in the motion. Give off to Hardaway Jr. And a pass made by Cunningham. Hardaway Jr. has 11 points in this game. Chance down to Colin Sexton. Sexton making his way. Slam it down. Has that one power down. And he has 8 points in this game. Sometimes that happens with a lot of defense. You're having a little bit of difficulty. You don't have a lot of time to get there. I mean, they got to try to make it feel like they've got to do some more. Here's Harris finds again to Kate Cunningham. He now finds it again to Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. Give again to Harris. Harris for a triple three. Get her back. Get it again to Kate Cunningham. Cunningham switches again to Harris. Harris looks it into over Markkanen. That's another miss by the Detroit Pistons. Williams on a sprint. And he has it to Markkanen. Markkanen around Ivy and a good. They are running back in now. It's a 34-27 game. Oh, man, they really are in full pursuit. This is push out. This is what they're really got to take on. Here's the takeover now. Again to Harris. Harris bounce passes to Rick. Durant over Kessler. He goes up and he's fouled. That will be another foul on Kessler. That's his first personal. And their first team foul on Utah. They really are like pushing it in. How could Durant just make that one go? And he goes like flying in for the flop. Now it goes over the rim and this one goes out. Free throw coming up for Durant as another foul is picked up on Utah. Just 4:48 left to go in the third quarter. Now they're really expecting that Durant is really like how impressive he is. I mean, just for really on one step occasion. He's really like letting them just go with their own thing. I mean, I'm sure that he's definitely doing so well, but it may not be anybody's idea, I guess. It's going to be a lot of great take. Another free throw is made. Dylan Durant is picking up his free throw. After playing here for Roman Catholic, and this one is really making him look good, he's making him feel like he wants to go for some NBA action to give a start. John Collins has checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Hardaway Jr. is checked out as Fontecchio with the man checked in. He hits the second free throw. Now George will have his own end. Under 5 minutes left in the third quarter. He has it again to Collins. Collins gives again to George. George stepping in. Over Cunningham. Grabs it back. He goes up. Solid D by Kate Cunningham. Here's Fontecchio. Now he has it again. Here's Durant. Slides it back. Jalen Durant gives a pass to Tobias Harris. Harris. Give the go look to Kate Cunningham. Cunningham. This is over. Trying to shoot. Harris for the triple. And that rolls in and out again. Another missed three-pointer for the Detroit Pistons. Not just really what they were really expecting to like play like this. They really are like aggressing And they're not really like playing like that at all. I mean, I don't know why they keep missing threes. They're gonna need to try to like find an open man. Wide alone. That's what happens. Here's Jacob again with Miles Harris. Harris. The pass over. Ryan Fantencio. The give over. And he went out of bounds. And it rolls into the crowd. As it will be turned over to Utah ball. Now some new substitution as Williams and Kessler checked out. And back on the court will be Sandenbaum and Eubanks on the court. On the other side, we definitely do have one for the Pistons. Has come back on the court. Will be Store. Here's Eubanks. He's on Store. Makes a pass. George. On Kate Cunningham. Racing in. Towards the slide back, and he got it in to go. George takes another two-pointer. They're down by 7. They really are just letting him just do with their own tricks. This is what George is making, the creation to put a step back, and that is really what he was going to get let him do for him. Get the score. Get back to Kate Cunningham. They finish up the layup, and he will get it in. Hey, Cunningham with 3 points. Rolling back and forth, here's the back, Sensabaugh, rolls up, layup, off the rim, and it's back to Fantencio. Here's Store, off to get to Harris, for the 2, got it to go, Tobias Harris with another 2-pointer effort. He has 7 points. Look at him how good he is, I mean he's really unaggressive right now, just playing it what you can do. Collins, to step up for the 2. This one rolls off, and it's back to Harris with the rebound. Harris gets a pass again to Ivy. Passes. Now he gets it over again to Fantencio. Give it again to Cunningham. Side step. Finds Ivy. Ivy to shoot for 2. They gotta get it back. Store gets again with Ivy. Looks off. Harris, watching the screen. Store, watching in. Give over to Store. For a chance at 2. Up and over. Good. Store with another 2-pointer. And this one gets off to Tobias Harris. This is really what they are really expecting. Like this is how the play games. Game is. Time is everything. Talk about call by Utah Jazz with under 2 minutes remaining in the third. You know, pretty how insane that is. I say now, this one is going to let that one rumble in. I mean, pretty crazy enough, it's going to let that one go in. Slow down, make it go down. The NBA on 2K Sports Game of the Night is brought to you by Hotels.com. State Farm, like a good neighbor, State Farm is safe. And by American Express. Don't live life without it. There's a new substitution here for the Jazz and for the Pistons. Now this one will make a new change. Sensabaugh will be checked out. As he checking back in is Clarkson. Detroit Pistons are making changes here as Fantencio, Harris, and Ivy are checked out. 3 players are checked in as they have Beasley and Crosshair with Stewart. And Cunningham, and Malik Beasley, and we have Thompson. Here's Stewart. Another great bucket made for Stewart. As this one gets out to Thompson with the assist. Oh, he's been just so well. How that key is going to let them bring in. Eubanks, layup. Slides it back. Step up 2. Rolling it in. And this one can't make another rebound in. And Stewart. Rolls again on Thompson. Swivels across the board. Finding another on the outside look by Holland. Bounce pass finds Stewart. Look again. Open look. Thompson for 3. Got it! Outside range puts it in. Oh, they're just letting him do our own thing. How could Thompson make that 3-pointer? That is insane. two. No good. Thompson bounces off. Thompson gets the game to Stewart. Decided to go for another one for Thompson. There's an overtake for Holland. Holland gets it over again to Kate Cunningham. Cunningham bounce pass to Stewart. Stewart side step around the layup. No good. Collins with another rebound again to George. George takes his own time, and he will give it again to Clarkson. Clarkson spins the move. 9 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Step back. Over Stewart. No good in the chance effort. Cunningham going for half court. Off the rim, and it ends the third quarter. 47-33 is the score. A big tight this game, but it's a Pistons down the roof, and they are just over the lead. Just big and bad play. I mean, really can't let that one fool you down. This is really what they're all getting crapped for. Give and go. Third quarter comes to an end, and we got a fourth quarter coming up right after the break. You're watching the NBA Game of the Night on 2K Sports. Be right back after this. All right, now let's have a look at this State Farm assist of the game. Now, I was saying it before, but this is really like making us feel a lot of pressurized, but there was one thing. Kate Cunningham, he had that one passing to Tim Hardaway Jr., and this one was making a great layup drive out of him the perfect way. Easier way than done. Yeah, sure enough, that one is what he had done. Kate Cunningham's been best point guard position. And we come down to the fourth quarter. Glad you're having us with us, and we are about to start things now. George and the crew are making a little change as we start things off. Kate Cunningham, he's with on Ivy. Then it's Sterling in center. Harris is in point forward, and Thompson is in small forward position. John Collins has lost a mate after Tobias Harris with his second personal foul. And Collins at the free throw line, going right to the shoot shots at the free throw line. Just to start for the fourth quarter as he knocks it out. Oh man, I don't know what's going to change that one here. I mean, that's going to like be bad. I mean, this is the worst plays, guys. You gotta watch out when you're playing it for John Collins, and that is really going to be a hard matches. He missed the first free throw. I don't know what's going to keep on happening, but it looks like they're just letting him just shoot on his own target. John Collins is one of the professional basketball players after playing with the Atlanta Hawks. This is what his team now has bringing in, and he's got a good point to have that one record out. How do you think of this guy? I was pretty noticing that John Collins is definitely really well, but so far, it was really what he was making it through a higher stepper along the range. And he's definitely a professional American basketball player. He's going more quicker and quicker. Here's a pass over Thompson. Going in, and he's fouled, bucket one. Over and in the net. And the foul's picked up on Kessler. Oh, listen to the fans right now. Looks like that. This is the biggest play for Thompson. He has been loving it. Are you kidding me? That is just no way. Oh my. If that was Thompson, I was really impressed. Another foul has been given by Utah Jazz with under 6:50. As Thompson answers back, he shows me, how do you like me now? As he missed a free throw, only a two-pointer will give. And here's Markkinen. Side stepper, finds Clarkson. Clarkson launches the pressure. For the two, step up, good. Jordan Clark. Clark is putting in for another great shots. And he has it over again to Harris. Harris gets it over again to Ivy. Ivy gets again to Kate Cunningham. Cunningham gets it over, now finding it again to Thompson. Thompson looking trouble over Markkinen. No good. Markkinen with another rebound. 49-36. Here he comes. Oh, Lauri Markkinen has a cut and bound in the middle of the paint, and they're pushing their limits. 49-38. Here's Ivan. A chance now finding Tobias Harris. Harris looking up, step in, across, finding Cunningham. Cunningham, around the back, with a layup good. Kate Cunningham, 5 points in the game. With under 6 minutes left, it's a 51-38 game. George, strumming all along the board. As he finds Markkinen for three. Another miss by Utah Jazz. Oh boy, I'm not sure what's going on with this three-pointer. I mean, you're giving him off marks. This is the off balance, and they really are not pushing things in. I don't know what's going to keep on happening now, but this is a bad choice. He's off to Thompson, and he's stolen by Marketing. Here comes the fast break. Marketing finds Collins. Layup drive, no good. Nice D by Tobias Harris. Here's a takeoff, and Durant takes a shot. Needs to get out of the paint before the violation expires. Now he tries to give it again to Thompson. Thompson looks up for his motion. And he will now have it over. Here's the chance. Ivy for three. That's no good in the three-pointer range. 4:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Marketing off across to Clarkson. Clarkson, step back for two. Never miss here. And here's a chance to Ivy, and now finds again to Thompson. He gets it off to Duran. Up again, good! Oh, what do you say now? Thompson to Duran. He puts up and puts it in. No, this is what they was really seen days before. You know there was a crowd favorite? I know there is. Slides it, spin move, good for George. 53-40 to score. You're down by 13. Here's another one to Dave Cunningham. Now he's it over again to Harris. Harris bounce past to Durant. Durant. This slide back over to Ivy. Ivy. Chance for two. And he will take it in for another one. Ivy has 4 points. And Durant with the assist. There isn't going to be a change off anyway. I mean, how would they know? They really are letting them slide things across. Timeout's been given by Utah Jazz with 3:31 to go in the fourth quarter for the regulation. So that will do you for this game tonight. If you have anything with your recommendations, now this will be your time to get something right into your social media line. I will send it over to you guys, so you will have your chance to find out which game of the night would you like to see next. Find a calendar you're looking for, and with our best of this game, we'll show you what goes down right toward the 8th line. Keep your eyes out for any of the contents here for the NBA games on 2K Sports, and with a new channel coming up, we will have an SOB's Gaming that will be the secondary channel after the goal gets reached for the next milestone. So we will try to set up the account for you as you will get the next activation to start for the second channel. This will not be Christmas on this channel, but this will be on the secondary base channel. Instead of a Son of Beast, this will be the gaming on the secondary channels. All videos will be reduced here with a less amount. Instead of reactions, this will be kept, and other videos as well. Keep your eyes peeled for the next coming games on this channel. And of course, with the new season, we'll have another channel on the other side. We do have a reporter from Hollywood Forest, and we do have a change-off in between. That's the head coach here for the Jazz. They really are expecting a this one here, and these folks are not really turning to be playing like them before. But they really are letting them go swift and out. Not a choice of how it happens, but this is what they really are expecting. That this thing to be played done correctly is running down on board. Now they will have to do is to keep trying and go for more. Yeah, it seems like this is really what they need to do. I mean, they don't have a great option. They can't let it go right away. Now this really needs to keep in a greater change to get right away from it. Here's Marketing. What it? Dunked down. 57-42 is the score, as they're up in the lead by 15. Here's another one for Harris. Harris will now try to make a new change off it. It's Cunningham screen from the corner box. It's off the rim, and it's rebounded by Kessler. Williams finding its way in the inbound, goes up in a layup, and not foul given. No foul has been picked up for Detroit, and now rolls back again to Ivy. This is really what's causing this so far. This was too close. Down to 2 minutes. minutes of regulation of the fourth quarter. Letting in, off to Duran, and he goes in. 17 points in the game. Under 2 minutes to remain. Alley-oop up, no good, takeoff. And here's Ivy. He wants to give it over. Oh, how do you like me now? And the pass came off to Duran. They said, you should have done better. Oh man, this is what happens. Duran is doing this one again. Unbelievable. I really love this race so far. I can't really say this now, but this is what they changed off in again. Clarkson slams it down. Down to nearing the 90-second mark right at this moment. It's a 61-44 game. Now let me take a look at the last alley-oop. I was noticing, how is that crowd respond now? They really are letting that one be out there on the low. They'll get a timeout right now. We're just under 1 minute to remain. And we'll get you right there soon to change things up right after this. 30 seconds. We'll be right with you shortly. As we're back right now, we have Hopper, the mascot from Detroit Pistons. As he's really just looking to see their team can climb back into the NBA playoffs since they have missed their postseason since 2017 was the last part of it, major appearances for their last part of the game. But they're looking to see if they can climb back in for the Detroit Pistons to get back in their way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure enough that this really is going to let someone get flying down, and we are really happy enough to have the Detroit Pistons come back in. This is what they really are expecting now, and I'm pretty sure that everyone's going to be loving it so far. Yeah, pretty same thing with me. I mean, I've always got to say is that Pistons are really great team. Since many years ago, they already have just won a couple of the finals. But now, they're in the current year, it looks like they're wanting to come back again. So, let's hope that they can definitely just keep on tracking. Alright, now it's time to present your New Balance player of the game. And your player of the game tonight goes to Jalen Duran. Jalen Duran is definitely so well in the Keys game. Given all on the popularity of this one, this is the center guard. This is really what I really like to call him, the beast mode. Beast mode is definitely impossible enough. I mean, I know you're just going to let them just do their own thing. This is really what Kate Cunningham is going to do. Keep it right at it. We're really happy to have that one documented to give that one good. We're back in the game as right now here's Duran right toward in the center of the zone. Here he comes, give it to Ivy. Got it to go. Ivy has another 2-pointer. Has a 6 bucket points in the game. And George casts it across here near the baseline, near the sideline, and now George is in the middle. Over now to Markkanen. Markkanen on Holland, moving around, and here's a chance to George. George Washington. Now it's back to Duran. And here's Beasley. Beasley, layup drive. Lost the effort. Now it's Sensabaugh. Just 42 seconds. Williams, toward the corner. Trying to get one promotion. The step up. 2-pointer. Get back and take go for Williams. Third chance. Back to Eubanks. Bring it in for George. Eubanks. Last chance for the bucket. George for 2. Can't get it to go. And that's going to end here. Your final score is 63-44. This has been one of the best games here so far. And now they've done it again. Yeah, pretty sure enough. I mean, we're going home. And they are just supplying it for the night. Just can't let it get no way with this. We're really happy to have that one in. And that's going to do it here for this game. Pistons wins this game for the game of the night. We bring things off with a great salute to give it to everyone. Now that's what you do. Hopper, bring on the noise. And a chance now to send you over to Ali LaForce for the night's player of the game. Who do you have, Ali? And we don't know. Well, we never had it because we are out of here. And that's the second take. No chance. So that's going to do here for today, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Along with Paint Questions No Trooper and Ali LaForce, I'm Boomer, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you again for the next game. Good night, everybody. Alrighty, so that was a great fun game, and I sure do. This was an awesome one. Yes, this is definitely what we were really saying it before. And now we've got a great team comparison right in between of Pistons and Jazz, because we are really seeing things right across the line. Here's how I do with the total statistics. 55 for the field goal percentage for the Detroit Pistons. He only had 30% for the free-pointers for Detroit Pistons that time, with 57% on the free throws, 7 fast break points, then 44 points in the paint. Then it was 6 chances of the points for the second chance on Utah. Only 2 of them bench points and assists, 13 and 26 for Detroit Pistons. 17 defensive rebounds for Utah, 27 defensive rebounds for Detroit. Only 2 steals were given in between both teams. 2 blocks given for Utah, and 3 turnovers over 2 with 2 points off. 3 team fouls were given for Detroit. Then it was 5 dunks for Utah Jazz. 19 biggest lead for Detroit Pistons, and 15-47 for their time of possession. And it's only given a timeout with a little change of it, and with just some calm down effort here for the Detroit Pistons. And so far, it's now time to present your New Balance Player of the Game to come in. But first, we've got two star players of the game before the number 1 star New Balance Player of the Game. So we'll get you right on our side second. Alright, let's get this thing started. So here we go. First star, as I start things over here, we've got great ones to have. Tobias Harris, after playing with the Sixers, he has 9 points in this game with 4 rebounds, and he has his 4 out of 10 field goal range. Only had missed 3 3-pointers, and only 1 3-pointer has just made. Then it was 9 performance effort. They really are keeping it up and adopt. Number 2 goes to Tim Hardaway Jr. with 11 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 dunk, 13 performance effort, 5 out of 7 field goals, and only had 1 missed 3-pointer and 1 make the 3-pointer. I mean, that's a great change on that. We really expecting them to play more. And your first star player of the game, New Balance Player of the Game, it goes out to Jalen Duren. 19 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, 8 out of 9 field goals. And he only had gotten 31 performance with 3 dunks, perfect 2 alley-oop passes. And they really are making it so well in Key's game. I guess that he is a comfortable star to be on the top spot. Now let's just say that Jalen Duren has been playing so well. How can you do it? Everybody can do what they did. And that's going to do here. I hope you all enjoyed this part of the game. Keep your eyes on appearances. If you're looking for your next NBA game of the night, leave your thoughts in the comments here only on the social media. This will be only just the one app of the game. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed it. And peace out, folks, for a while as the NBA game of the night on 2K Sports Style. This is Terry Crews, and I'm Tyler Beast, saying thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.
If you don't, somebody will.